To be like Jesus, daily devotional by Ellen G. White. Every person has a gift and is accountable. March 18th. Whatsoever thy hands findeth to do, do it with all thy might, for there is no work in, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. The parable of the 10 talents should be a matter of most careful and prayerful study, for it has a particular and individual application to every man, woman, and child possessed of the power of reason. Your obligation and responsibilities are in proportion to the talents God has bestowed upon you. There is not a follower of Christ, but has not some particular gift for the use of which he or she is accountable to God. Many have excused themselves from rendering their gifts to the service of Christ because others were possessed of superior endowment and advantages. The opinion has prevailed that only those who are especially talented are required to sanctify their abilities to the service of God. It has come to be understood that talents are given only to a certain favoured class, to the exclusion of others who, of course, are not called upon to share in the toil or reward. But it is not so presented in the parable. When the master of the house called his servants, he gave to every man his work. The whole family of God are included in the responsibilities of using their Lord's goods. Every individual, from the lowliest to the most obscure, to the greatest and most exalted, is a moral agent endowed with abilities for which they are accountable to God. To a greater or lesser degree, all are placed in charge of the talents of their Lord. The spiritual, mental, and physical ability, the influence, station, possession, affections, sympathies, are all precious talents to be used in the cause of the Master for the salvation of souls for whom Christ died. God requires everyone to be a worker in his vineyard. You are to take up the work that has been placed in your charge, and to do it faithfully. Whatsoever thy hands findeth to do, do it with all thy might, for there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. This is your daily devotion. We thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Please also check the YouTube comments for any further study notes.